VPS and VDS hosting for just $1. Sounds unreal, right? Hey, what's up guys, my name is Akshay and today we have with us HostVDS. So in this video, let's explore its dashboard, features and server experience. If you stay till the end, we will hook you with a special coupon code that will give you additional 6% off. So without further ado, let's get started. So meet HostVDS. They are a cloud service provider with super fast response time. And this video is not sponsored by them, but they were nice enough to send out some credits for us to try and create a video on that. So definitely we get to choose, we get to try, and you can also explore it. So the big thing about them is plans. That's why they have kept it at first. It just starts at $0.99. Really guys, I couldn't believe it because I pay around $100, $150 per year for a shared server, right? For a shared server, not even a VPS server. You are getting here, say $1 a month, that's $12 a year. You are getting a dedicated VPS. Now, do note that there are two plans here. There's a normal plan and there's burstable plan. So you can see burstable, high load, and even high frequency plan. Now, burstable is similar to like a shared VPS, right? It's a VPS. You get your own virtual private server, but the hardware is shared. So if you hit a certain amount of limits, it's gonna bottleneck. But if you choose the high load plan, you get a dedicated hardware as well. Even the high load plan starts at just $5, which is super reasonable considering the price. And you can compare it with any other hosting providers. They are really, really affordable. And when I'm saying it's affordable or it's cheap, that doesn't mean that they are, degrading on some quality or some sort of that, because the quality here is insane. So I actually installed a WordPress server. I will show you. So this is the WordPress server or blog.yourtechshow.com. So I installed this. Now I installed this via Cloud Panel. So you get a VPS, yeah? You can choose the distribution you want. So I actually choose Debian. You can choose Ubuntu, Debian, anything. And if you don't know all about this, then definitely you need to learn the Linux world. But I created an easy guide, just easy 8 steps, which you can just follow to get WordPress up and running on this server, right? Go ahead, try it out. You just need to deposit $1 to get started. And it's billing, so you don't need to worry. You can shut down the server anytime. And just 8 steps, you will install Cloud Panel, and from there you can install WordPress super easily. And you can install WordPress, Node.js website and everything. I will show you its dashboard. So this is the HostVDS dashboard. Now, as you can see, I choose Debian as an image, and I created this in April. So it's almost a month now I'm using this. Pretty happy with the experience. I got 2 core CPU, 4 GB RAM, and 40 GB of disk. Now, if you say me which plan did I choose, so I actually choose the burstable $3.99 plan. Pretty reasonable for what I pay. Like it's 50% off basically what I pay right now. And I get a dedicated server. So you can SSH into it, you can do a lot of stuff. And I'm thinking to move all my websites slowly to this. There's only one concern which makes me take that step crucially, and I will let you know in the end part of this review. Nonetheless, you can install Cloud Panel or Vesta. Like it makes your server management very easier. These are server management software. You need to run few commands. So basically with our blog, we are letting you install Cloud Panel, and from there you can install WordPress, Node.js or anything. You can just follow I will leave the link in the description below. Pretty great article. As well as if you see the instance, you get really good controls. So if I go to actions, as you can see, I can view console, I can stop the server, I can reboot it, I can upgrade it. So even I can upgrade it. But there is one downside, I can't downgrade it. So make sure you choose the plan very nicely. I could upgrade from $3.99 to $7.99 and $8.99 and so on. But there's no downgrade option as of now. And really like in the 1 month, I just rebooted it once and I didn't reboot it at all. So that's really good. You can have the security option. So you can have a firewall security guidelines here. So maybe you want to block some domains or change the password and stuff. You have everything. You can configure ports, pretty useful for Linux servers. You also get graphs, so you can see the usage of a network and just maybe see if there's some plugin or some software that you're running causing issue. And you also have an emergency console, just in case if you are not able to SSH from your terminal. You can see the billing section as well. I am on $3.99 plan because the $0.99 plan might be out of stock for my country, but it might not be for your country as well. So if I go to billing, you can see history. You need to deposit at least $1 to get started. It is charging daily basis. So for example, if there's high traffic on one day, it will charge more. If there's low traffic on one day, it will charge less, which is pretty useful, and it's money saved as well. Like I pay like a fixed plan on my shared server. That's a bummer. Like you can save a lot of money here. And if you're feeling like there's some cyber attack or anything on your server and it's billing too much, you can just shut down for some time, figure it out, and then turn it on, which is also really good. You can also set limits. So we have 10 instances. You can increase it. Now do know that you get only one IP free with the one server. If you want more IPs, you need to pay. The charges are written on their website basically. So as you can see, it's 0.59 cents per month for an extra IP4 address. So if you're planning to host 2 servers, then again, you need to pay extra 0.59 a month for the another IP. Now, some regions are unavailable as of now. They are expanding. They are a new company. This is how the WordPress website looks. I tried the dashboards and stuff. Now, only one thing that I didn't like, which is making me think twice before moving, is the server response time. We'll come on that soon because we need to run the speed test. Because if you know, we also reviewed the domain racer, the cloud, the Namecheap, my existing provider. Okay, guys, I forgot the password, but nonetheless, it's working. I will show you the speed test. So when I earlier tested, it's showing B. It's a pretty fresh WordPress install, and I was worried about this, like why this is B. And let's figure out why it is B. Let's retest it. So now I'm just using the server location as Vancouver, and the server that I chosen is in India. So do expect some latency, but we will also change the location, see how does it performs. Now probably this is a bare bones install of WordPress, so plugins and everything should not be an issue. So this actually tells how the server works. If you remember, when I compared Domain Racer with Namecheap, probably Namecheap was having a better server response time. It's really useful for SEO, at least for me. If your case is different, maybe you're serving offline clients and stuff, you just need to log in and just get the things done. Probably this is good for you. But I'm waiting for them to deploy more servers, so the server response time is much better. As in terms of other metrics, it's really good. Even the controls on the dashboard works pretty fast. So as you can see, it's B. And the reason for it to be B is basically, as you can see, initial server response time, it is actually very high. So as you can see, the speed index, now actually I was confused because GTmetrix has changed some name of these metrics, but nonetheless speed metrics here, as you can see, it should be 1.3 or less, it's 2.1 seconds. It should be in milliseconds, okay, but it's in seconds, okay. If you remember, when I compare Namecheap and Domain Racer, Namecheap was having in like 500 milliseconds and Domain Racer was in 700 milliseconds of some sort of. Here it's in seconds, which is pretty high. That is the reason why initially you load the page, it takes time, but once it's loaded, it's fast. So it's because of server response time. Again, this is bare bones install of WordPress, so that shouldn't be an issue. And I talked to the CEO about them. They were nice enough to, clear some doubts and some sort of stuff. So, and they said to me that they're working on grow the servers so that if you're near to the server, the response time going to be lesser. As of now, they can't do anything of that. So we hope they grow, and the more servers they deploy, the better server response time we will get. For instance, let me try changing the server location and see if that helps. So choose Mumbai, India. We'll save settings and we're going to retest. So this should help reduce the server response time from at least 2 seconds to, I expect, milliseconds. As you can see, this was really fast. It's A grade. So if I go to performance, and here it's the speed index is 709 milliseconds. So yeah, so it was only location issue. As you can see, because I've hosted the Linux server in India, it's in 709 milliseconds. So I would say it's similar to the Domain Racer. So probably it's, I think, 20 to 30% cheaper than Domain Racer. I understand about Make in India, but Indian companies has to literally level up to fight the game, basically. Like it's competition here. So again, Namecheap still beats everything. Probably they are pretty old in this industry and they have a really high quality servers. They have initial high investment. So this is really great for the price you get. So I might start moving some of my websites here, probably Indian hosted websites. But again, time will tell. As of now, it's working really good. And I hope they grow and, they increase the servers. So even the server response time outside the country, it's much, much, much better. Now, talking about Cloud Panel, I have tested both Cloud Panel and Vesta. You can install cPanel as well, which is quite popular. But cPanel is really expensive. It's $25 per server, right? So here you are actually getting your own server. So you need to pay for the cPanel. But versus if you get, say, a shared server, you probably don't need to pay. But there are some good things and bad things about owning your own server. So again, you can definitely review on it. Overall, Cloud Panel is better than Vesta for sure. I like the interface. It's lighter. The installation was quite easy. Now, I do face issue with the Ubuntu install. So I used Debian and it worked flawlessly. So that's pretty much for this video. So we actually reviewed the dashboard. We saw the Cloud Panel, the interface that I installed. We saw the WordPress website. We saw the speed test. If you have any questions, let us know in comments down below. Thank you for watching and thank you for staying till end. Use coupon code TechShow6 to get additional 6% off on your first deposit. Thank you for watching. We'll catch you in the next video. Bye-bye now.